Cube is a toy, a puzzle, that's basically a 3 by 3 by 3 cube where any face can be rotated independently of all the other faces. The object of the game is you get the thing in correct order when it arrives, you scramble the faces, and then you want to put it back into the correct order again. Once you've mastered that, then you can work on putting it into pleasing orders. Checkerboards, dots in the middle, U's, snakes that crawl around all the surfaces of the cube.
I guess the question is how what Rubik's Cube relates to STEAM. Within engineering and science and technology and math, there is art. You have to be able to visualize things. You have to be able to kind of see beyond, use your imagination. You know, things in math are very cut and dry. Usually everything equals everything else. But with art, you use your imagination to actually see things. Like within a 3D program, if I was to model this, then I would be basically modeling geometry, which is math. I would be modeling the motion of which it goes, which is physics. I'd be modeling the light, which is coming off this, which would be refraction. So these are all real life, real world environments where basically, I think, well, one of the additions that art would lend itself to is creativity. And you have to be creative within engineering, science and math and all that, but to have the imagination to see outside of the box. You know, if we didn't have art, we wouldn't have beautiful bridges, suspension bridges. We'd just have these big boxes.
Math class, how many permutations are to this thing? In a technology class, if people haven't already taken one apart, present them with the same problem that Rubik presented 40 years ago. How do you build something where you can rotate all the faces and not have it fall apart? How do you build a 4 by 4 by 4 one? You can buy cubes now up to 17 by 17 by 17, which must be absolute mechanical nightmares inside. But what a challenge for a technology class. There's simply the art of what kind of patterns can you make on the faces. There's one magician who makes his living entirely off the Rubik's Cube. That's the whole basis for his magic act. I think any kind of puzzle that challenges the mind requires step-by-step logical thinking, which is really, I think, the best approach to any problem. Anything that allows an artist to look at the world in a new way is useful in the classroom and is useful in life.